Loud, loud. Please, it's so loud. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. Why? 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 I almost hurt Captain. My dad. I caused so much pain and suffering. Everything is too loud. Too loud. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm sorry I almost caused you pain.
Hal.
Huh? Hi?
Hal. You have watering eyes. Why?
What? Why? Oh. Oh. Sorry. I'm just a little upset. Oh. You don't need to
Why
worry.
upset?
Um. Just memories of something that almost happened.
Well, if bad memories, why think about? Only makes
But
sad, right?
yeah, I try not to, but it actually keeps unearthing them in my brain, which is
Mmm. Continue.
where are we?
That's a good
Are we?
question.
Wait, who are you? What are you?
Hal, I'm Terry. Uh,
I.
I'm a Murloc.
Uh-huh. Why are you here?
I don't know. Sometimes Terry just go for a walk and wind up in your place.
Hmm. Cool.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Do you ever, Terry? You
Yes.
do you ever have your mind just get so loud and you can't get anything to be quiet?
Yes. Terry called these brain worms because worms no good, but worms and brain make you no feel good.
Uh-huh.
Brain worms. So what Terry do is Terry take big bucket of fish heads, smelly stinky fish heads, and Terry just sits in Terry home and eats fish heads. And then Terry thinks to himself, Terry have many things in life. Terry have bucket of fish heads. Terry have nice underwater cave. Terry have Terry. So brainworms can't shove it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Grandmoms can shove it.
That's the attitude.
Mm-hmm.
What you got? What you got make brainworms shut up?
I I I've got my dad.
Oh,
Um
that's very good.
he's also my military captain. I've got
What
my friends.
captain?
Captain? Oh, he teaches me cool stuff.
Oh, Terry have something like that.
Ah, I've um I've got my friends.
Friends very good to have.
I've not really got much, to be honest. I've got
Well,
my I've got my aunt.
well, that at least three things. Terry only have 3 fingers on this hand, and 3 fingers on this one, but that's like one whole Terry hand.
Or
That's a
one whole
lot.
Terry foot. Or one whole Terry foot.
That also true. Terry didn't even think about that. But, point being, you have things. Make brainworm shut up. You have Captain. You have friends. You have aunt. And secret fourth thing Terry bet you didn't even think of.
Mm.
You have you.
Huh. Yes, I do have me.
You do.
That's something that won't leave me.
Nope.
I'll always have me.
You will always have you. Except, well, like, when you die. But that's like existential crises. Woo! So why saying sorry? What did friend do to be sorry for?
Oh. I I wound up on the wrong side of the battlefield. I was on the side of the enemy temporarily, and I almost caused a lot of harm to my friends and family.
You and Terry very similar. Because that happened to Terry one time too.
It did?
Yeah. Big, shiny, glowy lady come to Terry Village and talk to Terry. And next thing Terry know, Terry covered in blood and wielding mighty spear. But Terry also killed a lot of Terry friends. And Terry feels sorry for them. Terry never want to hurt friends. But Terry also understand Terry was not Terry. Terry was under influence of Big Glowy Lady.
Do you really think that matters, though? Do you think they'll forgive you? Do you think they'll ever see you the same way again?
No. They won't.
That one big fucking brainworm.
Ah. And who are you, interloper? What are you doing in this realm?
Oh, I'm Terry.
And who is Terry?
No, I'm Terry Hard.
Clearly. You know, this was just supposed to be me. You aren't supposed to be giving him positive support. You aren't supposed to be here.
You're not supposed to be here, stinky brainworm.
I'm not a worm. I'm the Abyssal's head advisor.
What abyssal? That sounds stupid.
Abyssal.
Abyssal sounds stupid. Don't listen to brainworm.
Abyssal.
You belong somewhere else.
No, again.
No,
Who
you
says
belong
you're
here
on?
on bench.
Not again.
Move into the abyss.
No, don't do that. That sounds stupid. If name's stupid, probably stupid. The brain worm's growling at me. Oh, no.
Give him to me.
No.
He doesn't belong with them. They'll never
Wow.
trust him again.
Wow.
After what he did, there's no way they'll never see him as a normal person anymore. They'll never see him as a friend. They'll see him as someone that will turn against them at any
I trapped him in a
moment.
cage. I trapped him in a cage. I betrayed him.
Big what? I've carried been in cage before. Cage no big deal. Who trap in cage?
And I trapped my father in a cage. I tricked him into trusting me.
And you know what? You were not you. You were under influence of big stupid brainworm.
But I was. But I was me.
No. No, it was big stupid brainworm using you.
No need to compliment you so well.
I was angry and I hated him. He left me behind, but he had the reason to leave me behind.
You credit me too much.
I mean to. And I put him in a cage and I tortured him. I left him to the leader. The leader almost killed him.
Yes. And she's captain. And she survived. Yes, probably feel betrayed. Who wouldn't feel betrayed? But Captain is father. Father never not love son. Father always loves son. Paternal bond.
Do you believe in such silly, non-eternal things?
You're gonna listen to the
It's
silly
only for
worm
the
guy
moment.
talk about silly things?
Do I look like a worm to you, you frog?
Look about as ugly as one.
Listen, if I had glasses, I'd look so much sexier.
Tara had glasses once. Like Tara eyes look huge. But ignore stupid brainworm. Keep
I'm
talking
here to
about wearing
offer
glasses.
you a
You can't even
chance.
fit glasses on there.
Blood.
A chance for you to belong somewhere that actually loves you. Somewhere you'll be immortal, away from the fragile human bonds.
Father loves you. Immortality overrated.
True.
You watch everyone die around you. You will outlive everyone you have ever loved.
True.
What do you know of immortality, frog?
Tell them no more than you about it.
What are you?
Terror many things, but at the end of the day, terror is terror.
I created this mind space simply to tempt him into becoming an abyssal again. And you show up.
Ugh. I'll run out of rock.
Terry is Terry, and Terry has Terry. Right?
Just like Sniper is Sniper, and Sniper has Sniper.
You're actually listening to this creature, this simple-minded fool. Let go of your emotion. Be only logic.
That's stupid.
Emotion has led to some bad stuff, though. He isn't wrong.
But emotion lead to many good things. Emotion lead to music, to art, to fine things in life. Emotion lead to love.
And being one of us allows you to dissect any of those things. Find out its true nature. tear it apart until you understand what it is on an atomic level.
That's stupid.
Love does lead to pain. Positive emotions only lead to negative.
True.
If you
But
put yourself
anything
out
leads to
there,
pain.
if you put yourself out there, you'll only feel pain. If you get too excited and you accidentally say the wrong things to the wrong people, other people will be angry at you, and that'll lead to negative thoughts.
Now you're
You'll
understanding.
disappoint people. You'll make people upset.
See, this is why mortality is overrated.
No. Immortality overruled. Just because you say something wrong and someone take it wrong, doesn't mean what you said wrong. Somebody who may have also heard it may think you're right. Somebody may think you funny. And sure, if you put yourself out there and get rejected,
the
it is what it is.
bonds? Doesn't that mean the bonds are just as pointless? If everyone is thinking something different, what's the point of a variable that is never the same?
Or if you
Because
give
it's human
someone
experience.
information that shouldn't be shared, and both people that were hiding the information and you care about get angry at you, and then you get overwhelmed and it sends you into a state of panic, and then you lose yourself in your mind, then you slip, and then you start becoming mentally unstable, and then you enter a state of manic. You start yourself and you can't feel anything, and it feels so much better, and you just do stuff you don't mean to do. But it all led up because you put yourself out there and you got excited, and it led to a ton of negative stuff. It led to anger, it led to fury, it led to sadness, it led to fear, it led to isolation.
Look around you. This place. It's surrounded by shadow. Closing in. This is the darkness you're surrounded by, the darkness you won't let yourself be consumed by, all because of this singular, very fragile light. Why keep the darkness waiting any longer? What's keeping you here?
Determination.
Against what? Progress?
No.
Maybe I should turn the light out.
Don't do that.
If I turn the light out and I embrace the shadows, I won't have to feel pain.
But to feel is to be human. To feel is to be mortal.
But
To ascend, to slip the bonds of mortality and ascend to godhood is to lose everything you've ever known. Never again will you know the simple pleasure of splashing in creek or eating rotten fish heads. You will continue to seek more and more to satiate your need, and you will never find it.
I'm already an empty void anyway.
No.
Yes, you are an abyss.
You are sniper.
And
You are sniper.
What is to stretch it a bit more?
To stretch is to break is to become undone.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I am anymore. I don't know what I should be.
You're a monster, and you should become one. You should embrace it.
You are sniper, and sniper is you. And sniper have many things to continue living for.
take my hand, and you no longer have to be Sniper.
I don't know. I don't want to feel, but I still want to be me.
Why? It's brought you so much pain.
But also so much joy.
You said this realm was created off of my mind, right?
That is correct.
What if I just stay here? Then I don't have to make the choice.
That acceptable.
Do you really have the time for that?
No. You don't really
Maybe
have the
you can
time for
even be
anything.
more useful.
I
Yes. Can you really stand being weak any longer?
My father
Can
doesn't
you
want me
really
to be
turn
weak.
your back on those who would love you?
If I'm strong, father will love me more. I've gotta be strong. The others tell me to embrace being myself. Continue my mechanics. How can I just pick right here?
I mean, you don't have
Time
to.
is ticking, Sniper.
You can tell Brenworm to shut up. Stuff it.
I will turn you into a shish kebab.
And I will skin you and wear you like a weird worm coat. You growl like Chihuahua.
Friends, auntie, father.
Excuse me?
Father, friends, auntie. Father, friends, auntie.
You.
Me.
4 things.
Father, friends, auntie. Me. Father, friends, auntie. Me. Yes, you do preach of good things, but you also preach of things that would make me weaker. Emotions make you stronger. Clearly, you do not see that.
Are you insane?
No.
Maybe. But that's okay. I can deal with being insane. So I'm gonna keep this light on. And you can go back to those shadows.
Haha, stupid
I was
Brenworm.
so close.
Stupid Brenworm.
I was so
Close.
close.
Stupid.
You'll regret this
Brenworm.
mistake one day. You'll regret this.
Maybe I will. But I'm going to stay in the moment with my emotions as me.
And Terry.
Unlike you. And with Terry. Unlike you, who follow a hive mind and preach only to a leader. You have nothing to gain.
I'll tell all the other epistles about you.
You know what, sir? I'll give him a gift, sir.
There may be darkness all around us in this world, but there's always gotta be a light. I mean, without a light to guide you, to save you, there's just nothing. There's no happiness. There's no anything. To be immortal is to sell your soul, to lose connection to who you are, to forget what it's like to be alive, to be but an empty void, continue to build on, over and over, hoping to fill this pit that you have, but you never will. Because the one thing you're missing, you'll never regain your mortality. What it is to be you is to be living, to be tempted by darkness, and to say no to the darkness, which I have done. We may let the darkness try and consume us, but we can fight back against it, and we can succeed. There will always be people there to support us, even if we're at a point where it doesn't seem like there is. You always have people, and you always have yourself. Thank you for helping me, Terry.
Thanks you for not attacking Terry. Lots of people like to attack Terry when he first show up.